I initially had zero intention of ever beating this mode. I might be the #1 Shadow Vinny fangirl, but this version is so incomprehensibly unfun. What changed my mind? I don't know. Saw other people going for it and decided I should go ahead and beat it, I guess. I spent about 3 to 4 hours on this before beating it. Unfortunately, all of the difficulty of this mode comes from the last 2 hours, which makes this first part really boring to play after a few attempts. It's basically the same with modern versions, with OG Laser Pointer, except that you can see through the darkness with the right monitor settings. More on that later. Turning up gamma is the main thing you can do to increase visibility, but there's a few other settings that can be messed with for maximum visibility. With the right settings, you can basically see exactly where Vinny is at all times. It's worth noting that this only works in old versions of FNaC 3 but better. It was fixed a while ago. It makes the mode a lot easier, but this version still manages to be difficult due to the smaller hitboxes and the absurdly short kill timers at the end of the night. At 3 AM, Vinny begins to do his slow spins faster than he ever does in modern versions. I actually find this part kind of fun, to be completely honest. It's still not particularly difficult compared to the last 2 hours, but it's pretty fun to try to track him when he moves so fast. 4 a.m. is the hardest part of the night. For these last 2 hours, Finney's kill timer is extremely short, so you have to be on top of him practically at all times. I think there might be a bit of randomness in his kill timer for some reason, but I'm not really sure. I've gotten conflicting answers on that. 4 a.m. ends up being harder than 5 a.m. since Finney is less predictable. You don't know what directions he's going to slow spin in, and you don't know if he's going to change directions in the middle of it, which he really likes to do. Five a.m. is easier than 4 a.m., but not by much. It's pretty similar to 5 a.m. in current versions, just with a bit more randomness and a much shorter kill timer. I had a few deaths here, the worst one being just a few frames past the 8-minute mark where the night is supposed to end. I don't entirely understand how that even happened. I think it has something to do with lag, but it was pretty frustrating. And that's Puppet Master All Challenge's release version. Definitely one of the worst max modes I've ever played, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody.